We're at your peril, that's all I can say. Right, so we've got that set up. Right, we're so struggling a bit here with time. I keep saying that, I know, but there's 5 people watching. So let's go on with this. Hello and welcome to the channel. Truckspotting video. We're at the Bannock Burn. I'm just going to head out to Skeoch Roundabout. I'm going to do quick videos. 15 minutes of truck spotting. And then we're going to go. Alright? Now this, as I keep saying, this is part of my personal health thing. Oh, getting run over by a truck's healthy, is it? No, not really, but it's not that healthy, no. So it's got to end in 15 minutes. I think we'll end the live stream actually, because there's... Yeah, you keep saying that, and how are you going to... Obviously people are not going to join it. You keep fucking saying that, you clown. Right, thanks for those that's been watching it. We'll do a better... Well, I'm going to do one in Glasgow anyway. Later. Nah, not today, Thursday. I'm going to Aberdeen on Wednesday. Oh, aye! You are you? Wow. Well done, you. Right, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. Not you. Are you ready to say bye? Oh, I'm not going yet. Where are you going to put this one? Aye, let's pop it there and then put the other one in the doofer. Right. Oh, what's this we've got here? We've got a tow truck. Yes, that was good timing. Yeah. McPhee recovery. Right. That was good. And they've outrun you. They have. So what's your plan, numpty? So way that way. What's your plan? Right. Plan. Why don't we swap round? Right, okay, David. Yeah, David's saying... Well, actually, we'll just keep it going now. Right, David's turned up. You think you have people that manipulate you and bully you mind in school, and in reality the workplace is worse. Yeah, well, I suppose I really was talking about workplace there. Right. Nice truck. A Renault. I was talking about the workplace, yeah. But I suppose the broader context of social interaction, and that's because my working area is sort of convoluted. It's because I don't have what we consider to be the sort of thing my parents would say a real job, you know. Oh, they were so wrong with that, like, you know. My parents, yeah. They were pushing the Protestant ethics thing, and sadly, I don't believe, well, I do sort of believe it, some of it, but I think the reality is that if you do the right thing and do everything right, you can still get shafted. And that would be including like working, paying taxes and doing the right thing, and you'll still get shafted. You pay tax on a car and then they turn around and tell you can't take it anywhere because it's illegal. That's how the government can outmaneuver you, the system. So it's, I think we'll just do this. We'll just keep live streaming, I think. Because of the time problem I've got, I think we'll just do that. We deliver. So I'm videoing with this one, and I was going to do one of my sort of set it somewhere, but I don't really have time to sort of monitor it and get going, you know. So I think it's like, well, what are we at? We're just going for 5 minutes already. So I'll just head back. I'll do sort of 15 or 20 minute video. I find it hard leaving actually. It's a problem that I've got. Yeah. So we've got a live stream and we've got a video getting made. And it's better, you know. It's just a way of getting out. Mark 4 Mondeo. Yeah, I mean, they were nice, but I never had one. The Mark IIIs I had. I still have a hankering after the Mark III Mondeo strain. I think about it quite a lot in terms of like a classic car. You know, oh yeah, get your exhaust looked at. Wow. People pay money to make their car sound like that. That's weird, eh? What the hell? Yeah, following, doing the right thing and everything. It's good to do the right thing, you know. I saw I'm sort of putting out conflicting information here. Do the right thing, you know. Work hard, yeah. So you still have to follow these pathways that have been set. Mark III Golf, somebody peeped there, I think. You have to follow these pathways in an optimistic fashion. You know, that they are right, that my parents were right, you know. So there's that. So it's basically like I'm putting two. I did that with Craig Houston yesterday when I was talking about Craig Houston. I was putting out two viewpoints. And I think I quite liked the fact that I was driving the van at the time. Or we were, me and my 27 genders, were driving the van at the time. And I suppose I've got the ability, I don't know if everybody has, Jeremy Clarkson has, but have the ability to drive and talk a lot of shit at the same time. So I'm a real expert at that, yeah. I'm totally capable of doing that. And so we've got Canting Transport coming along here. Right. So what I do, I've got the left hand. You know, I've got the live streaming phone. I like to make it look like I'm waving at them, but not too much. Just enough maybe if we get a wee peep or a wave, it's brilliant. But I don't want to be accused of distracting them. And I don't want to distract them. Even though I am distracting them. Yeah, okay, right. You're contradicting yourself again, right. So I have got a right to do this. It's not been made illegal yet. Maybe the Scottish Government will make it illegal. You're not allowed to be a truck spotter or a bus spotter or a train spotter unless you're on the radical extreme left, then we'll allow it. So like Humes are useless would be allowed to do it, but not anybody that's white. Yeah, that's the thing. So that's what I covered. That's what I covered in the videos. If you can look at them, please, anybody that's listening to this live stream. The videos that I covered last night, I was talking about Craig Houston quite a bit, and I think I'm using him to talk about what's gone wrong and how Police Scotland have become politically corrupted, and obviously the government's corrupted. That's like goes without saying in Scotland, and that doesn't mean to say it's not corrupt in England, but we'll just cover Scotland at the moment. Well, Britain, because we're in Britain, we're British, right? So well, that was the whole thing about Craig Houston and myself. I decided, well, I'm a unionist as well, which is why I believe that, but you know, obviously it's got a lot of problems and issues, and I've got a various thought process on it, you know. So, alright, Pete, get fucking moving, you daft fucker, in a little white car. Oh, so I've had people saying, well, just be patient. Well, people haven't got time to be patient. They're working and they're busy and they've got to go on with things. Right? So you dithering fucking numpties, and that's what the green communism's trying to do. It doesn't want you to survive, it doesn't want you to make money, it wants you to be beholden to them and their narcissistic hold on you. There's a Mark III Golf Estate and a Subaru Forester, wow, and a Jeep. Wow, this sounds cool. Wow, flat 4. Is that a flat 4? Aye, it's a flat 4, isn't it? Aye. You did get a flat 6 as well, which was a flat 4 with 2 extra cylinders in it, which made it a flat 6. Which is why I did so well at arithmetic at school. No, I didn't. I got chucked out. I got put in the remedial class where there was a big smell of pee, and that was partly, it wasn't coming from me, it was coming from this lassie that was in it, and I got chucked out because I was too intelligent. Right, thank you. Thank you for that shit story. Said it that many times. That Renault looks nice. I think if I was to buy a truck, it'll be a Renault truck. Yes. I'm going to buy one. You know, I thought I'd be buying a tractor actually. What for? Oh, a Massey Fergie. Just because. I could come down here in my tractor. Right, how are we doing for time? How's your Truckspotting video doing? So we've got 7 people watching and 3 likes and hashtag probably and Liam. See, it's Liam now. It was Barry, Larry, now it's Liam. So your glasses are giving up different descriptions all the time. Right, so where are we? We're at 10 minutes. I'm just going to stay here, fuck it, yeah, Timpsons. Can you cut my keys for me, please, pal? Yeah, I've only got one key. I'm fucked if I lose it. I won't be able to get in my car, my house, anything, anywhere. Fear is the key. Go and watch it, it's a brilliant film. So Barbara Woodhouse is going to be the lady of the celebrity of this video. She's not even on this video. I mentioned it earlier, her earlier, right. It's me, I'm a truck spotter. So basically I'm a truck spotter, bus spotter, car spotter. I'm into cars, I like buses, I like trucks. So what do you mean you like them? I like looking at them. Machines and vehicles and trains. Bus spotting, and I'm also a part-time artist who does it full-time but doesn't do it much, which is why it's part-time. But I'm constantly thinking about it full-time. So does that include, do you get paid for thinking? Yes. Well, that's it, I've come up with there, isn't it? Am I going to get paid for thinking here? Well, I can get punished for thinking under the Scottish Government's new regulations. Yeah. Yeah, what were you thinking? Well, you go to court, say, well, I don't like people that, you know, I don't like them people that wear funny clothes. And that's you're fucked, you're arrested. You'll end up sharing a cell with Craig Houston. Well, that would be handy, wouldn't it? You could get to find out just how much of a numpty he actually is. Well, I don't know if he is or not, you see, I haven't made my mind up. But I don't know how, I know how much of a numpty I am. That's the whole thing about it, right? That's why I like the numpty word. Yeah, there's a truck. That's why I like the numpty word, because it's quite affectionate. It's kind of nice, you know. You say that and you say, oh, that's funny, you know, and it's not nasty or nothing, but it can also be, you know, so are they going to turn around and say it's dehumanising to say, you're a fucking numpty? No, because it's just like, you are a numpty. Anybody that thinks that they should have 10 miles per hour speed limits or 20 zones and go for that without looking at the bigger picture is a fucking numpty. There's no doubt about that. But that's quite a good comment David's made there. Imagine the state of Scotland if SME had gained independence. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, you've got to really work out, and this is what's wrong with it. It's only thick people that follow that. Well, and people that are making money, like Alex Salmond, for example. He's dead now, but rest in peace, Alex or whatever. He was making money out of it. So Swinney, he's going to be a wealthy man, Swinney, isn't he? Okay, right, so what are you going on about? Right, well, politicians, isn't he? But I mean, Alex Salmond would have been better, because he was a very competent man, right? He'd have been better fucking putting his energies into not pushing for independence. So really where I'm going with this is, what's the definition of independence? So it's independence for them. Wow, is it a wet belt transit? Is it going to get around that roundabout? I don't know. I'm not really up on them, but I heard the engines were pretty shit on the wet. I don't like the idea of a wet belt. I don't even know if that is a wet belt. Yeah, okay. So, right, where were we? Yeah, imagine the state of Scotland if SNP had gained independence. Well, I mean, all you got to do is look at Ireland. Look at Ireland. That's it. That's your answer. So it's much of a muchness, isn't it? Much of a muchness. You know, I don't know how many people work in the defence industry in Scotland. I think it's, I was going to try and find out actually. It's McDowell, yes, right. So it's something like I don't know, is it 60,000 people work in the defence industry in Scotland? Obviously the British defence industry, right? I mean, obviously they're going to pull out, aren't they? They can't have, because it's not going to be in Britain, is it? So, them lot are going to lose their jobs. It's just a fucking disastrous idea, but all you'll land, I think just look at Ireland. That's the answer. So Ireland's a funny one because all my life I've not really paid, you know, I've been cushioned from it. My dad cushioned us from a lot of that stuff. Despite coming from central Scotland and being part of no, shut it, don't start talking about that. Right, so because we come from central Scotland, we went away and he did really well and everything, and we were cushioned from a lot of that stuff. What I'm talking about is the troubles in Northern Ireland, and we were totally devoid and away from it, other than watching, you know, watching the news. I seen it in the news, and that's it. Well, the Ulster Scots. That's just. Well, it's back to what I was saying earlier about. I suppose you've got categories within categories. So you've got categories within the hierarchical structure, and you've got categories within certain categories that are within categories. So, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know really. Pass. Can't remember. I've lost my mind. Right. Yeah. So Ireland, you know, the inhabitants of Ireland, the Irish. It's the British Isles. I always like to think that. Remember, it's the British Isles. It's the There's an Astravant. The British Isles. They're getting shafted. Oh, the learner's taking it nice and canny. They're getting shafted, and it's the same. So they were getting propped up by Americans, giving them money for guns and stuff. The IRA and all that shit. Right? Get your tyres sorted. That's no good. When did you get a puncture? Was it this morning? For God's sake, get it changed. But good on you for putting it on the back wheel. So what would the manifestation would just be that, and I think what it would amount to is all these horrible politicians would be doing really well out in independent Scotland, and ordinary people would not be doing well. Certainly the ordinary people that work in the defence industry wouldn't have a job, right? So how are they going to survive? They're all going to be. It'd be a communist, even more of a communist dictatorship than it is. You get the wealthy people, same as what you get in Ireland, would be able to move there, buy property and stuff. There's H&R Grey, you know, they would do well. Problem is, can we get these signs moved so I can do better videos? Can we? That would be good if I'd had that in its position, you know, but, so, wow, look at that. Right, so where are we now? We're at, I think it'd just be a shit show, independent Scotland, and it's like the definition of what would that be, what would that mean? It'd be a shit, you'd be in, they were trying to get in the EU, oh, it does your head in, try to get your head round it. They were wanting to be in the EU and all that pish. But they weren't going to be in the EU, were they? They were going to not be in the EU. Oh God, it was just a nightmare. What would it be like? It'd be shit, is the answer. So basically the money is everything's. So it's like people shouting for that, I've got to say, okay, where, like, this is inverted commas, right, that, where does my Bennett, right, I'm going to say it, right, it's not me, I'm talking about them. Where does my money come from? Where does it come from that pays your rent, your mobility car, your council tax, all that shit? Where does it all come? Well, that's another scam, of course, but never mind, right, let's not get derailed with this. Where's all that money come from? Well, it comes from the taxpayer. Where's all the money? Where's all the tax getting paid? Is it London? Is that where the money is? Aye. Right. So you're not gonna, you know, it's just the thought of independence is like, it's just fucking awful. The thought of it is just awful. Definitely. It nearly happened. Nearly. So we've got our truck coming. So we're at 18 minutes and 38, and I said it was to be a 20-minute video. Didn't I? So I did say that it was to be a 20-minute video, and we've got this truck here. Wow, look at it, this blue truck. Yes. Oh, there's a RAV4. Yes, it's the chicken people right there. Yes, the chickens. Shout out for the chickens. Aye, I know. Shout out for them. Right, so, get any more trucks coming? Any more? It's unusual, very unusual. Right, so where are we? 1932. We're going. Oh, look, we've got the ambulance coming. So this should be fun, because we've got to deal with me and the ambulance. They're not going to be able to pull off the road. And back there you go. Right, come on, get the fuck out of the way. You're not taking the Mazda. It's not a Mazda. Come on, fucking hell. Ding-a-ling fucking dong. And look, they're away that way, and they're going to go around to outside and in the inside and overtake everybody, and all the numpties are in the way. Excellent. Well, come on, overtake them. Right, pull over to the right. That's unusual. Very clever and unusual. And here's a truck coming now. The truck is coming. What truck is it? It is Ulstone Group. Well, All Grass Turf Care. Right. God, that's some fucking truck. I'm going to take that around to my house. My lawn's not that big. We're going to fucking put turf on there. What? I don't want to step on their toes. There's a joke on there. There's a joke. There's a joke there. There's a joke in there. Did you get it? Did you get the joke? Shut it. David's commented again. We'll see what it is in a momento. I'm going to have to go. I'm not going to the live stream. 20. We're at 20. Oh, there's more trucks coming. We can't go. Right. And there's Canteen Transport. Yeah, what he's saying is... what next? I mean, I can't turn around and say SNP voters welcome on here because it's like, well, I suppose you could come on if you want, aye, but we're not going to get on, are we? Let's be honest. Oh, there's Kalina Group. Ah, it's right, I can't see it because of that van. Right. Kalina! And it's Scotland, they're from Scotland. Same as me. Right, we'll forget about Kalina because we can't see them. Right, David's saying, I work in the defence industry. Right, okay then, right, in shipbuilding. Fucking brilliant. I worked on the aircraft carriers during the independence vote. Fucking hell. Yeah, well, they're all dumb, aren't they? David's not. Because you know what it costs. It's like, you're not sitting there like an umpty in a council flat somewhere, like voting in SNP. That's just stupid, isn't it? Sorry, I don't want to offend anybody who's got a council flat. I apologise. And who doesn't have a job. I apologise for that as well, especially when I'm standing outside a roundabout. Right, what a fanny. Right, okay, never mind. Right, time to go. Right, any more trucks? If there's no trucks coming, we're going to go. Oh, fuck. There's a truck coming. Can I go? I'm going to stay here until the last truck gets through. And there's one coming. There's two coming. There's two of them coming. Here it is. There might be some coming that way as well, but we've got use covering that area. Canteen Transport. Yeah. Kerry Premium Distillers of Yeast. Ah, right, okay. Ah, so they're doing all that as well. And there's a Midland Bluebird. Canteen Transport's away around there. Right, let's see if there's any trucks coming. Yeah, oh fuck, there's one coming. I can't go. We're at 23 minutes, which is, we're running out of time. It's a car transporter. Yeah, working in the, you know, well, the thing is, David, you'd have to move to where the industry is, wouldn't you? So you wouldn't be able to stay in Scotland, unless you could stay in Scotland because you could go and work. And you know, you're into that thing about are you going to like commute, you know, or work from home? A lot of people can work from home. I think the numpties, that's just the ironic thing about Scottish independence, is that the numpties that were the main cohort of voters who were being used, as voters always do get used, silent night, delivering sleep, right? So that there's a load of sleep in there, and look at the little teddy in the window. That's cool, isn't it? I really like that. That's brilliant. Right, as soon as there's no trucks, we're going. Silent night or not. So Thornbridge Sawmills. There we go. Right. Bloody hell. So I'm a bit hyper today. Right, there's no trucks, so we can go. We're going. Just to prove it. Look, there's none. Just cars. Right, we're going. We're going. Bye. Bye, Skeoch Roundabout. Say bye. Bye. Fucking hell. So whenever I manage to get, I like putting the thing down and catching the trucks really bonny, like, you know. That's the artistic side of me. And I wasn't able to do that really because of the time constraints. Because if I had done that right now, I'd be over picking up the phone that was in position, and and it'll take another like 10 minutes. Right, so blah, 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 blah. What we'll do is we'll put you down there, right? Put you down there. Can you see me? Oh, rest in peace. What the hell's happened? Right. Thanks for watching. Bye.